Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Anya Faye Let's Plays Dragon Age Origins. Last time we got another party member, Zevran, who tried to assassinate us and failed. Yeah. I mean, is either that or either he join us or he dies at the hands of his assassins group, the Crows. Friends of Adriangi. I'm gonna pick up a couple things I didn't grab in the last episode because we were really over on time. But this one, we're gonna try and get to Redcliffe. We're gonna hopefully see if we can get to see the Arl. He's gonna try, hopefully, a lot of hope in here. He's gonna hopefully help us out on our journey and in our quest to save Fereldan, mess up Logain's plans, you know, all the fun stuff.
Look, can we talk for a moment?
Sure.
I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind, Alistair?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Eamon exactly?
I think you said he raised you.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Cullen my half-brother, I suppose.
So, you're not just a bastard, but you're a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Cullen's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Important question. Does Logain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
That's an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Well, you were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Cullen's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Logain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know.
Alright, give me like 2 seconds. I have to move my mic. Here we go. Gotta adjust the cord. You'd think I would be more prepared for this. So, funny story. Ow! Funny story is, I had actually already recorded this episode. Yeah, well, yesterday for me. It's been a couple days for you guys now. And I went to go start editing, and the last 5 minutes I had of the video, there was no capture of animation and there was no audio, so I'm not sure if it was the game derping, because the game was working fine, or if it was just my recording program, so here's hoping. Actually, I want to do something here real quick. What do I need to press? Some of the music is just really loud in my ear. I know I can edit it, but I feel like I have to talk like 20 times louder. Okay, music can turn down a little bit. We'll turn the effects down a little bit too. Dialogue can stay the same. That's fine. Okay, back to the game. But also something I wanted to bring up is that I had, when I first got into Dragon Age, as my cat messes with shit, I got into Inquisition first. I was advised by my friend Lady Sinestra to go back and play Origins and 2 just so I can get the full feel of the folklore. And when I arrived here and I saw the freaking windmill, yeah, it was a thing. Kyo, what are you doing, dude? Don't know if my mic's gonna pick that up, but he's saying hi. Say hi. All right, let's get this. Let's move on. I've got stuff I want to do.
I thought I saw travelers coming down.
I was standing there for like 5 minutes, dude.
Believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm on important business and I need to see the Arl.
The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard he's sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Well, that's just typical, isn't it?
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together.
Oh.
He'll want to see
Take
you.
us away, then.
Van Tegan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Lead the way, sir.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Van Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Loghain's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cullen risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
Well, you may have known my father, Terran Couslands.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
Me too.
You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
What a remarkable coincidence.
No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the walking dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Callan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Eamon.
Of course we'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I would like to discuss the situation a little bit with you, if you like.
Of course.
Let's see. You have some of Eamon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
They're searching for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Do you know what exactly these things are that are attacking the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Thank you, Morrigan. Well, we should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
There we go. And Morrigan's gonna disapprove of a lot of things I do. We'll deal with that later.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. I'm so scared, Father. Sorry. What are we going to Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Well, you kind of had a little exclamation point above your head. I had to come over and talk. Are you all right? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time, everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Morrigan?
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for your brother?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
I mean, I'll be going out into the village. If I happen to can let him know you're looking for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming.
Yes, I can't help it. I'm a goody two-shoes. Okay, let me see here. So I think we're gonna go talk with...
You know, we don't have the men.
No sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Oh,
Tell
okay.
them to maintain watch. I don't want to... So you're the Grey Warden, are
Yeah.
you? I didn't think they made women Grey Wardens.
Well, I'm here.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey
I wish I
Warden.
had Sten
I
with
wouldn't
me.
know the difference.
God damn it.
We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
That's good. The survival rate of ingrates is remarkably low, so I hear.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
You can call me Lynn.
Fair enough. What can I do for you?
How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does Owen refuse to talk?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Nobody else can do the repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask?
Fair enough. Was there anything else you needed?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwin.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
I'll see what I can do. Carry on.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Okay. Let me think here. Alright, we're gonna check out this side of town, because this is actually kind of roughly where Dwin would be. Some death root. Oop, Ferel. Ferel's so fun. We don't need you. Oh, that's also one thing. I don't know if I put stuff on Zevran, but we will check that out here in a minute. I think we need this house. Dwin's home. Okay.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
The door is locked. As if it has been recently repaired. Knock on the door. Hello? Lockpick? Bust it down. I tried to be nice, I promise. Let's see how well this goes.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I apologize, I didn't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's, How about I can put in a good word with you, I can put in a good word for you with Ban Tegan and the Arl.
And what good would that do me? The Arl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got?
How about gold?
Are you serious?
I am.
won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
So 1 gold. I won't go any higher than 50.
Do I look like an elf? I'm not. It's 100, or it's no deal.
Fine.
You're getting off easy there. But like you say, I guess this town needs a hero. You better be out there too when the sun goes down.
You bet it.
I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
That went a lot worse in my failed recording attempt. I might edit that in here real quick while I go run to the next place I'm going to. And in all honesty, I'm glad that recording failed. Alright, so this is Caitlin's house. We're going to see if we can find the little boy in here. And I kind of failed with him as well. So let's see what we can do. Oh, correction, I didn't fail. It could have gone better. Is someone there?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan?
How do you know my name?
I spoke to your sister in the chantry. Oh, I'm Caitlin's friend, apparently.
Did she tell you to take me back to the chantry?
Apparently I'm now
Don't
Caitlin's
make
friend.
me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Don't you think your sister might be worried about you?
Maybe. But she just tells me not to be scared, even though she is. She tells me not to be sad, but she keeps crying because Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there.
No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the chantry if you really want.
Is this your house?
Yes. It was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive.
So, what were you doing in there?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
No. I won't
Damn
tell
it.
you. And you can't make me. You can't.
And I regret not taking persuasion at that last level up. It's fine. It's fine. Basically, there's a chest upstairs that requires a key. He had the key.
I'll get on it.
That went about as well as last time. It's fine. Oh, come on, FPS, there we go. Before we talk to Murdoch, let's go talk to the blacksmith. Knock, knock.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen the blacksmith? I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
Please, I just want to talk.
Alright. But I don't know why you're so determined. Here, I'll get the locks.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Lynn. I'm a Grey Warden helping ban Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, My name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
Yes, I am.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They could use your help. Well, I don't know if that's really the way I want to go with that. I will do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
Morgan?
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you, I will find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Morgan, calm your tits.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Alright, let's talk business real quick.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Because we need to equip Zevran if we can. Let's see here. Well, that wasn't much equipping, but he does have a better sword, so that will help definitely. So let's go report into Murdoch. And I was dumb and didn't eat breakfast before I started recording.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Sounds good. We're not only ready, Murdoch. We're going to win.
We'll do our best. We'll fight until we can't fight anymore. However long that is.
I'd like to talk to you about Dwin.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
I'll be back. I need to check on something.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Alright. Because if I failed the one persuasion, I'm worried about another one I might need. But let's go talk to the knight that's up here, keeping an eye on the castle.
Think of it, Zevran. You may have stumbled into a most delightful possibility for your future.
Oh, are you dispensing professional advice now?
It simply occurs to me that if, say, Alistair were to become King of Fereldan, he may have need of someone of your talents.
From what I know of the fellow, it seems there would be a fair difference between what he needed and what he cared to make use of.
If Alistair becomes king, it would certainly not be through any brilliance on his part. Whoever puts him there, now there's the one who will need you.
Now that's an interesting thought. You've such a devious mind, my dear. Why have we not made love as of yet?
For what purpose? I would sooner stab you in the face than let you touch me, Elf.
And somehow that makes the idea even more intriguing.
I've never heard that conversation before. That's great. Oh, come on. Come on, Lynn.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know quite how to address you. Is my lady sufficient?
Well, I mean, it would be proper. I am a Terran's daughter.
I am
Oh, well,
surplus,
whoops.
Until recently in
Helps
direct
if I can
service of
actually
Eamon of
hit the right
Redcliffe.
buttons.
For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle. Or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Alright. Oh, you gonna respond anytime soon? Okay. I'm just gonna hang tight for a sec because this is actually... Well, I'm gonna do a quick save. Prevent the derps. Because this is actually about where the recording derped on me yesterday, so... Here's hoping. And if I have to come back and record this part, at least it's only a few minutes instead of, like, 45 is usually what I've been getting these at. Hang tight for a second. Okay. Yeah, we saw Dwayne standing out there. That was nice. I'm sorry if I'm really sniffly today. I'm fighting off summer allergies. It's kind of terrible.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Jetta?
These are terrible times.
You had a name. I thought you were... Okay.
Good day.
Huh. Hi.
Let us pray.
Excuse me.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
Well, cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a woman of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Well, to start off, I would like your blessing.
Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
Oh, I didn't quite get everything, but that makes me feel a little better.
What is it you need, child?
Sir Perth was hoping for some holy protection for his knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
I don't have a good option on this. I don't like my odds on the persuade.
I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Please, I'm gonna keep bugging you.
What is it you need, child?
I'm gonna keep bugging you. Damn it.
May the Maker watch over you, child.
Well, that's disappointing. Come on, game. There we go. Excuse me. I really regret not having that persuade skill. Will it be worth it in the end? I don't know. Probably not. Alright. So next time on Dragon Age Origins, we will be speaking with Sir Perth, giving him the slightly bad news. And hopefully we will defend Redcliffe from whatever horrors will befall it. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye!